Hey you guys, welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful, and the wizarding world, you guys. Yes, you guys, this video is for November 2020. It's the pick a card, the more extended version for November 2020, you guys. How's November 2020 going to go? It's already seeming, and the energy is already looking and feeling really, really positive. Again, it's the 11th month, the month of the gates of heaven. But you guys, another thing that I want to tell you is that thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much for you guys believing me. Thank you so much for you guys following me. Thank you so much for those who trust me and put your hope, your faith in me. So thank you so much. Remember, I'm not God. I'm just a messenger from God. I am a being of light. I was put here for the rest of the world, and my mission is to pretty much help those who need my help. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for everything. And again, go down into my description below. My P.O. box is there if you want to send me any sort of package, any sort of gift, anything you want to send me. I have been receiving a few things here and there. And I thank everybody who has sent me something. It's so amazing. It's so cute. It's so nice it feels really nice to be in this position, you guys. After going through so much, it feels really nice to be in this position. But anyways, you guys, I'm already oily and like sweaty and like hot in this. You can see my cheeks are red. It's really hot in this costume, but I wanted to make some videos in this, and I will be filming my predictions for November 2020 in this costume as well this week, and also my horoscopes. So let's look forward to me being in this costume some more. But thank you guys so much for everything. Again, go down to the description below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, show my YouTube channel to everybody. Those who need a little bit of hope, shed some light on them. And you guys also share my stuff on social media. Share with everybody that you can, and follow me on all my social media. Follow my spouse's social media as well. And you guys, again, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much for believing in me again. Let's move on to the... I'm like all over the place, you guys. I have so much on my mind. Focus. You guys, this video is going to be for the predictions, okay? For the predictions for November 2020 and the pick a cards for you guys. A little bit more exclusive version. So let's move on to that, you guys. Wingardium Leviosa. Okay, you guys, so today I felt a little bit spicier, and I say spicier because I added a fourth pile. Normally I only do 3 piles. If you guys have been a part of this, I normally do 3 piles. I just want to be a little bit more diverse. I feel like there's more information for other people. Maybe sometimes 3 piles is not enough to represent so many people. Usually we want to do more than 3 piles, but I'm always like, I don't really have that much time. Right now I'm a little bit on vacation, and thank God I was on vacation, because you guys, let me tell you, I could not get these packages done. I apologize for everybody who's been waiting. I have a better process when I open the store on November 1st again, but you guys, we'll get there. And also the prediction fulfilled videos are coming, so please support those as well. Like, comment, and subscribe to all my videos. Like all my videos, please. Thank you. But anyways, you guys, I'm ranting again. So bippity boppity boop. I'm just kidding. Wingardium Leviosa. Just kidding again, you guys. So for those who don't know, all you got to do is pick pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. You want to meditate, you guys, or you want to just close your eyes, kind of take a breather before you pick one pile, because this is the pile that's going to represent you. And no matter what pile you pick, it's always going to be right, because you're the one that's being drawn to it. I'm not the one choosing it for you. You're choosing it. So again, you guys pick pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or pile 4. I'll give you a moment. Okay, you guys, so if you pick pile number 1 is a very, very strong pile. And the reason I say it's very strong is because you have the death card right here. You have Lord Voldemort right here. Or he who shall not be named. The reason I say that this is a really strong pile is because death is always going to resemble the end of things for you. The end of problems, the end of just the end of cycles. And if it was a different kind of reading, like let's say if you were to have asked something specifically to this, and let's say you asked, is my relationship going to continue, and the death card comes out, it would tell you no, your relationship's not going to continue. But the fact that this is just an in general thing of how's November 2020 going to go for you, it it just indicates, because the major arcana, this card right here is one of the major arcanas, the main cards of the deck. It just indicates that there's things coming to an end. And by the other two cards, you see these two cards, it says that you're going to have a lot of luck in November 2020. Lots of luck, and it's a good thing, because with this card right here, it just says that you've been carrying a lot of baggage. It just says that you've been carrying a lot of negative things on you. You have so much negativity that's been happening to you, and you're ready to just, like, end it, start something new, move to a different location. Just what it indicates is just lots of change coming to you, and lots of transitioning, lots of transformation coming to you in November 2020. The card of Seven of Pentacles. So it's the Seven of Pentacles right here. This card right here basically represents that you're about to discover something, or you're about to achieve something. Usually when the Seven of Pentacles comes out, it usually represents that there's something new coming into your life, or that maybe something that you've been trying to do is finally going to happen for you. Or you're doing something and you're kind of wondering, like, is it going to go well? Is it, something like that? It says the Seven of Pentacles tells you, yes, it is going to go well. And with these two cards right here, although you have this negative card with Lord Voldemort, he who should not be named, it still indicates this is a really good reading for you, because it says that, yes, there's radical change coming to you. That the Wheel of Fortune is going to talk about change. Whether you want it or not, you're going to change something in your life in November 2020. Whether it doesn't really indicate it has to do something specifically with a certain topic other than finances. But in general, the Wheel of Fortune to you, since we're just doing it in general reading, it's just pretty much saying there's things that are going to change in your life as of November 2020. The Seven of Pentacles says you are going to discover something. Maybe a new opportunity comes into your life. Maybe whatever you've been trying to do, again, you're going to succeed on that. It says it's going to be good. It says that you're about to discover something that's going to bring stability to your finances, because based on these two cards right here, it just tells me that your finances haven't been that well, and you've just been trying to progress in that, and you haven't been able to. But the Death card says that all your issues financially are coming to an end, and that there are radical changes coming to you with the Wheel of Fortune. Good changes coming to you. Those who suffer deserve lots of good in this year, and you are about to discover that it's your turn, it's your time. With the Wheel of Fortune, it basically tells you that there's good luck that you're going to be having. The Seven of Pentacles as well says that you're going to be having lots of good luck. No matter what negative thing happens to you in November 2020, it's all going to be to better your life. Let's say a relationship ends, it's to better your life. Let's say you get fired, or you get let go, it's to better your life, and there's something even better coming your way. If you've been thinking about maybe moving to a different job, maybe leaving your current job, usually when you start thinking about leaving a current job, is because those energies don't want you there no more, and that it's time to move on from that opportunity. That it was a great opportunity at the time, but it's no longer serving your purpose, and it's time for you to move on. And basically, this is just saying that you're going to be moving on from a lot of things. There's good energy for you. Lots of good luck in November 2020. So for you, the major arcana is going to be the Emperor. So the major arcana, again, if you don't know, it's the main cards of the entire deck. They basically give you everything without sugarcoating it. It's just right away. The rest of the cards is just maybe just like the story and things like that. But the major arcana is just basically the point of this whole reading. The point of this whole reading is that you're going to be succeeding in November 2020. It says that finances are stable. It says everything stabilizes. You're going to have a very, very abundant month. And if you've already had an abundant month this month, it's just going to continue next month, and there's more growth. The main thing that comes up that's negative here is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords basically tells you that there all that nasty energy, all that negative energy that was holding you back, all that negative energy that's all that pain and suffering, pretty much you're leaving it behind. It's basically what it's saying, because the rest of it is showing that you're having an abundant month, you're having a successful month. It says that you're just continue to progress from here on forward, and whatever was happening to you, whether you were having financial issues in general, whatever issue you had, you're leaving it behind, and you're finally moving forward. Dumbledore right here, if you can't see this card, to me it looks like Dumbledore, and I'm playing this Harry Potter theme. So Dumbledore right here basically says that you're going to be very successful in November 2020. Let's say if you're trying to move on and go get a new job, you get a new job. If you've been trying to get a job, you get a job. Because this card right here says that you're bringing finances, stability, of a stable home. And basically it's just saying that there's a lot of abundance, there's a lot of luck, there's a lot of prosperity in November 2020. But the main thing that month is going to be covering is you leaving pain, suffering, moving forward from all that negative energy that was holding you back. Dumbledore also says that you are going to have a good month of health. You're going to be, no matter what you do, you're going to be successful. In the negative, yes, there's a little bit negative here. It says that for those who get let go of certain jobs, because these two cards right here indicate that there might be you walking away from certain jobs, you letting go of relationships, divorces finalizing, and things like that, starting a divorce and moving forward and letting go of toxic energy. This card right here just says you're letting go of toxic energy, and to watch your back, because there's going to be a lot of betrayal and there's a lot of negative energy, a lot of envy surrounding you in November 2020. Why? Because you're going to be succeeding, and that's why Dumbledore comes out, and this is a card of God as well. This card here basically indicates that God is going to be guiding your paths, and that yes, it's going to be to success. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you want to do, go for it. Don't let that toxic energy, don't let negative thoughts kind of go into your head, because sometimes negative thoughts is what, just causes blockages in our lives, and that's why we just continue to kind of like block our paths. Sometimes we are our own blockages. Sometimes we want to blame it on, oh, I might have something negative, I might have this or that, but sometimes it's not that. It's not that you were cursed, it's not that you were hexed, you're just a negative person. Remember the law of attraction. Remember, your mind, your thoughts attract what you want. I just saw a really cool movie. It was the movie based on The Secret. I don't know if you guys know those books, but that movie, I would recommend it to you. It was really, really beautiful, and it was a really powerful message in that. It's all about attracting and the law of attraction. This guy just basically comes into the girl's life, and he just kind of stumbles into her life, and he just kind of teaches her like the law of attraction, that whatever you think, if you think things are going to go bad for you, they're going to go bad for you. If you don't think that things are going to go bad for you, and even if there's things going bad for you, you keep an optimistic mind, things will get better. And that's one thing that a lot of people struggle with, is just knowing that things will get better. Nothing lasts negative. And maybe you've been carrying this like negative energy for a long time, maybe you've been suffering for a long time, but this is a time where it's time for you to let go of that negative energy. And stop being your own blockage. Stop letting your mind block you. Stop letting the envy block you. This also can indicate that you do need a cleanse from envy, or you just need to wear a red ribbon to protect you from envy. But the main message here, again, is that you're going to have a very abundant, lucky, successful month. Again, if something negative happens, it's for a good reason. So pile number 3. So if you chose pile number 3, Hogwarts right here is your major arcana. The moon is your major arcana, and it's interesting because this moon, it's representing the blue moon that's to come in on Halloween. I know you've heard about the blue moon. Everyone's been talking about it. It's something rare that happens for so long, but to me it's something more special, because it shows me that change is coming to the United States. Change is coming to everywhere, all over the world. It's gonna be that divine light sent from God to bless us with the path to our success, right? So the main thing that comes up for you is the moon. The moon, it says that you are going to be doing a lot of overthinking. It says that you are going to be forced to think about the past. A lot of negative energies are going to be surrounding you. So just keep that in mind. In your household, it says that there's going to be a lot of negative energy, a lot of conflict. It says there's danger in your household. Usually when it talks about danger, it just talks about conflict, a lot of negative energy, a negative month. And that's one thing that you can change. Although this is telling you that it's going to be like that, just being mindful of this, you can think more positive. Because right now it's showing me that you yourself have been thinking really negative. Maybe you haven't been able to sleep. You haven't been able to be comfortable. Maybe just this year has been very rough to you. And you're wanting to reach success, but your mind, you're just continuously creating these negative blocks for yourself. This right here is just indicating that you're going to continue to think negative, that it's just a message to you and a sign to you that you need to stop thinking negative, that you need to think more positive, be optimistic, because right now it's showing you that you're very, very negative, and you think very negative, and then you bring negative energy into your life. Success is literally trying to come into your life, but you will not allow it. Oftentimes, our own minds can create these blockages. Again, like I've said in many other pick-a cards. I've said it and multiple times in the other piles, and again, your mind can create huge blockages. And again, the moon is also going to be influencing you in many ways as well. That's why the moon is also like one thing that comes up. That depression, that sadness, that feeling, that whatever feeling you've been feeling, because this card here tells me that you haven't been like feeling like your usual self. You haven't been able to sleep. You've been very uncomfortable in your own body and things like that. The moon is going to just magnify that by 10. The moon is always going to magnify. The full moon is always going to magnify that, and that's just something for you to be aware of. Success is there in November for you, but as well, if you overthink your opportunities, if you overthink that you deserve negative things, you're just going to continue drawing negative things, and that's the main thing for you. Hogwarts, the moon tells you that you're overthinking things. Maybe try not to think so radical, and just kind of just keep that faith that things will get better. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing negative lasts forever. Everything always resolves itself, but sometimes when we think that we just deserve this negative stuff, we just keep it with us, and that's the main message for you. I do see another thing that I have to tell you. I do see lots of conflict with relationships as well. Again, the moon is going to be influencing you a lot. Just keep in mind that again, the full moon, the whatever emotions you've been feeling, you are going to be kind of like a ticking time bomb, because the moon's going to charge those emotions and make everything explode. Lots of conflict going on with family, relationships, and things like that. Again, for you, you're going to have a very emotional month, because you're going to be thinking a lot of negative things. Don't let the moon rule you. Don't let that negative energy rule you. Don't draw in the negative, bring in the light. And one way you can calm this down is lighting white candles in your household. There's many different ways you can clear this out. I wouldn't recommend you to sage. I wouldn't recommend you to cleanse, anything like that. What you need to do is draw in the good energy. Paint your house, move your furniture around, and that's going to draw in better energy. Right now it says there's a lot of toxic energy in your household, and it's going to be causing a lot of problems in your life, yes, it is going to be full of a little bit of bad luck here and there in November 2020, but you also have a little bit of good luck with Dumbledore. But the main thing that rules you is the moon. The moon just basically says overall, it's the major arcana, the main card. This card doesn't sugarcoat anything. It just basically gives you the point of this whole reading. And it just says that there is a lot of negative energy around you, and that you are going to be feeling very explosive, very, very angry, very emotional. And you are going to be ruled by your emotions. So that's something that you need to keep in mind. And also, don't overthink the opportunities that come your way. Go for it. Don't let yourself be held back, because it says that that same negative thinking holds you back. If you pick pile number 4, you have an interesting card as well. You have the Judgment card. This is the card that's been ruling all throughout 2020. You see the number here? This is the card of 20. 20 multiplied times 2. This is why this card is dominating this entire year. This is the card of Judgment. It doesn't mean that you're going to be judged. Doesn't mean that you're going to be like losing things, or this entire year is just going to weigh you down out of nowhere. Basically, what this card means is just saying that this is like the expecto patronum. This is like the expecto patronum. Basically, like expecto patronum. It's basically like that light, that divine light that comes out of Harry Potter's wand to push back all that negative energy. And that's basically what this is saying. This card here is also saying, for some of you, it's saying that there's rebirth, changes coming into the way you think. It says that the main message here, it says that hope, optimism. It says that a change in your life is coming. It says that your paths are being illuminated. That's why I said the expecto patronum, because your paths are being illuminated by the Hangman, by this beautiful angel, the Judgment. And then you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant's basically saying that you're going to change. You're going to hit 2 roads, and that you're going to be divinely guided. Again, no matter what you do, no matter what path you go, maybe you have 2 different decisions right now that you just don't know what to do. Maybe you want to leave your job. Maybe you want to start something new. Maybe you want to just let go of all the negative and just, clean your house and do a bunch of different things, you guys. Whatever you have in mind, whatever idea, whatever decision you have in your road right now, no matter what you choose, it's going to be right. There's no negativity here. This is all positive. This card here would indicate in a negative reading that there's brujeria, that there's something negative in your path. And if you have been struggling with some, like when you realize that, let's not go there. Let me clear this up. When you know you have brujeria, you know you have brujeria. If someone tells you, oh, you have brujeria, and you don't feel like you do, then you don't. But when people have brujeria, when people have a curse, a hex, or something negative, a demon, an entity, and you're suffering, and that's why people are so willing to look into the spiritual to get help, because they have suffered for so long and they know that there's no other explanation. And that's basically what this card here represents. Whoops, my candle's just tipped over. But more than anything, this right here is just basically indicating that your paths are going to be illuminated. Again, decisions are going to come your way. Things are going to be given to you, because this angel says that they're bringing a rebirth, or they're bringing that divine message, that divine guidance that you've been asking for. Whatever decision you have in front of you, whatever 2 decisions, whatever multiple decisions you have, you're not going to be wrong whatever you choose. Whether you want to leave your job and you choose to stay, or you want to get a new job and you choose to quit, or you want to just start a business. It's just basically telling you that this is the time and that you are being guided. So no matter what you want to do, you're on the right path. Sometimes this card right here can just indicate that in the negative, it indicates that you just don't know what to do, you're stuck, and you're just kind of like trying to figure it out. But these 2 cards right here basically tell you that this expecto patronum, the divine guidance, the divine light, basically tells you that you're being guided, and no matter what you do, there's basically nothing wrong that you could do in November 2020, because you're being guided. Even if bad things happen to you in November 2020, it's all for a purpose. Things that you've been asking for, that's why these 2 cards come out. Things that you've been wanting to do, things that you've been asking for, it's just basically everything's going to fall into place. And that's what this is saying. Oh, you saw how I just kind of like kicked that out of nowhere on accident? This basically says that things you've been asking for, and maybe you've been hoping for things to fall into place, or you've just been hoping for some sort of divine guidance, and this is it. This is your divine guidance. No matter what you do, you're going to be right. And whatever comes your way, I would just take it, because no matter what comes your way, it's not going to be wrong. And that's the main message here. It just means it's going to be a month of rebirth. It's going to be a month of new ways of thinking for you, because that's another thing that this card is basically telling you here. In this card here, it's saying that you're going to be you're going to think more spiritually. You're going to think more you're going to understand messages a little bit more. It's just, there's just this energy of protection, guidance, and that's what you generally need here. Again, your main message is just that no matter what you do in November 2020, you're not going to be wrong. And if you've been trying to do things and you've been struggling with a decision, this is the time to just go for it. Don't overthink it. And that's your main message out of all this. The expecto patronum is there to basically guide you in your path. The angel and this divine guidance is just basically to illuminate your path and remove all that negative energy. And I do see you leaving negative energy behind and you moving forward. A new way of thinking is coming into your life. Whether you realize it now or you don't know why you're going to be thinking in this way, this right here, whatever it is, it's just going to come into your life and change the way you think, and you're just going to be more divinely guided and more divinely open to spiritual things in your life. Well, you guys, I think we reached the last card, and if you guys didn't understand that message that I was saying in the 4th pile, let me just break it down a little bit for you. It basically is just guiding your path. Whatever negative thing you have weighing you down, whatever decisions you have, you won't be wrong, because you have the divine guidance. You have the card of judgment, the divine angel behind you. But not only that, you have this card here. So I just feel like I needed to clarify that. No matter what you do in November 2020, you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. Nothing that you do is wrong in November 2020. But again, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching Raphael's Insights. Thank you so much for believing in me. I hope you guys like my costume. I will be making my prediction fulfilled, my prediction videos in this costume as well, and my horoscope. So you will see more of this costume, and I never do things like this, so I thought it'd be fun, something little like fun for you guys and for me. And I do love Harry Potter as well. I've been wanting to get one of those like wooden wands, and I just cannot find one, you guys. I've been wanting to get one of those wooden wands. My spouse wants one too. We are looking, but we cannot find one. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much for watching Raphael's Insights. Thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for following me. And I'm not here politically for either side, because I know I've been talking about politics a lot. I'm just here to answer people's questions. If you have any more questions on what you want me to talk about, just submit them, you guys, and I look for them. I usually post a video saying like, hey, what do you guys want me to talk about in my predictions videos, and I add them in there. That's why I talk about what I talk about. If you don't submit your question, I won't look into it, unless the angels guide me to look into it. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching Raphael's Insights. Go down to the description below and follow all my social medias. And also, again, my PO box is right there if you want to send me anything, a letter, a card, a little present, a gift, whatever you want to send, a package, whatever you want to send. You guys, thank you guys so much for everything, and for you guys being in my life. I feel very, very blessed. And that's why I try to keep up with my videos, and I keep up with a lot of things, you guys. But I spread myself so thin, you guys. If you guys knew how little time I had with my spouse, you would understand that, like, I spread myself so thin just so I could be doing this stuff. My spouse has been literally been waiting for me all day just so I can get my stuff done. And it's literally an everyday thing. Like, we usually get like the evening, maybe like 2 hours to spend, because I give myself all to you guys. And I hope you guys appreciate that as well. So thank you guys so much for everything. Remember, share my videos, like, comment, subscribe, and go down to the description below. And follow all my social medias, and again, share with everybody, you guys. This is a long version of what I posted on TikTok. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. I have a spell, you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna say it right. Again, thank you guys so much for everything, and I'll see you next time. Abracadabra.